Hello, welcome back to Creepin' It Colorful. I have my stack of books ready to go through for what I'd like to get through in November. So we'll start off. In my dark art book, now I'm pretty new to coloring, so I'm just catching on to the different challenges and collabs that are going on. And I did kind of hear about, hold on, we're going to have a visitor shortly. This is Pyxie. She needed her debut. You got your 15 seconds of fame there, little fur butt. You're going to have to get off of here. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello to everybody. Anyway, I heard about the Alice in Wonderland theme, Mad Tea Party, I believe it's called. I'm going to look more into that. Well, in some of my books I found Alice in Wonderland related pages, so that's what I'm going to go with. In this book I have this one, Queen of Hearts, and I'm pretty sure there's another one in here. Boy, these pages are really stiff. They're really thick. Sheesh. I was right close to where I was. Where is it? Ay, 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 ay. And here it is. It's the Mad Hatter. And he's really mad. And everything around him looks angry too. Must be something with that tea. But again, if I had something floating in my cup like that, or my teapot, I'd be mad too. Sheesh. They're all rabid. Alrighty. So there's 2 pages in there that I'm going to do. And the Dark Fairy Tales. Of course, everyone knows about these pages for Alice in Wonderland. This one. Going down the rabbit hole. I've been there so many times, more than one way. These 2 are going to be interesting. I can't wait to get through to them. So those are 4 pages. I don't know. I've done only like 2 pages in this book, and I sure as heck would like to get more done. Definitely. Okay, The Beauty of Horror. I have this one. Has nothing to do with Alice in Wonderland, but it is a mandala type, and I do want to do the mandala Mondays. So this is what I'm going to work on in this book. So I've only got 1 page in that book. In my It book, I have another one of those Mandala Monday ones. For that, with clowns. Keeping with my Creepin' It Colorful theme. In this one, I am going to do Edmund Kemper, because the alphabet ABC challenge on Disney and Coloring with Jamie, the letter will be K, so I'm going to do Edmund Kemper. And there's 2 pages of him in here. And also in my Bloody Alphabet book, I will be doing Peter Curtin, this guy. Looks like a pretty easy page to do. And that's kind of interesting. Let's see. And another in my horror glow in the dark coloring book. Let me see what I found in here. That one's, oh, well, I was actually going to go, see, I did a lot of them in the front of my book, and I thought I'd change it up instead of keep going page by page and do toward the back of the book. So I got this one and this one. I think him and Medusa would get along fine. Okay. In my Meowoween 2023 edition, let's see what I have in here. I should have put the things at the end, but this reminded me of the Cheshire Cat, so that's what I'm going to be doing in that book. In this book, my color by number, I am going to be doing, I'm going page by page. This is an ostrich, has nothing to do with anything really. And a red kangaroo, and a giant panda, and what do I have back here that I picked? A wild dog, probably for the dog collab with Disney Coloring with Jamie. So I have 4 in that book. Then I had this Disney book. Well, you can guess what I'm going to be getting to in this one. There are so many of these pages, and I don't know if I'll get to all of them, but I'm sure as heck going to try. Alice in Wonderland books, pages. So we have those 2. These 2. Look at all those eyeballs looking. Ooh, look at these. These are cute. Cute little fingers that are actually legs that have no mouth and okay. Moving on. Oh my gosh, the frog is stitched. Looks like a teacup. Could be. Then we have this one. And I'm going to swing around for this one. And this one. Tea party. Gonna be late for a very important date. And this one was partially colored already. I did not do that. Alice and her friends. And this one. Mad Tea Party once again. And spinning you around here. Still at the tea party. This is a long tea party. It's just something in that tea. Tweedledee, tweedledum. And of course, the beautiful villainous woman of Queen of Hearts. I have not, I know it's hard to believe, but I have not ever seen any of those Alice in Wonderland books, movies. And I have this one for the 50 Killer Close-Ups Ultra Real Grayscale Coloring Pages. I have this one picked out. I've done 2 in here now so far. I should have shown you in my with the Frankenstein, and then I did the Scarecrow. So I'm kind of liking this book. It seems a little easier when you color it. You can just really see the dimension come out in them. So I do have a little bit of a, Pyxie. Oh, I'm so sorry, little girl. You're not getting enough attention. So I actually got this book from Temu, and it's not a very big book, but I wanted to try these, and I'll show you what this is. It's called Spiroglyphics, and you find the start line at the outer edge of the double spiral puzzle and keep coloring towards the center of the shape. When you reach the center, you will switch to the second spiral and start going back to where you started from. Those are the solutions. I did this one. This is actually a gray marker that I use because my black marker died on me. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try color. See if you can still see them. And that one's orange. This one I did in red. And I did this one in black, the way they wanted you, I guess, to do in black. Now, when you start these, if you look at them, you can't, I started this one. You can't see what it is at all. You have no clue. Not until you're done. Look at that. These are awesome. So I might do a color, not a color along, so to speak, but I might do one where I've already done the one way around, and as I'm coming back, finish that on in a video. But I thought that was pretty cool. I like that. I like that book. And yesterday I was at Walmart, and of course I had to get this. I had to get it. I just had to, because my goal is to get all these books. And I have no idea what I'm going to color in this, if I'm going to be able to find time to color in this. But what I'd like to do, and I don't know if anyone else has done it, because this is a story, I'd like to start a page, read the story part, start a page, and then finish it off, and then we'll just keep going through, and maybe me reading it and coloring it, or have it already colored and just read the story to you. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to attack that yet. And I also got myself, I've been talking about the swirl crayons that I wanted to get, see if they had more of the swirl crayons, because I only have a small pack, which I can't get to right now. I do not see them. Yes, I do. I only had these little ones. I only had 8 that I got at the Dollar Tree. Walmart has these, so I just got these. These are very darker. These are darker than those ones from Dollar Tree. More brighter colors. And I also found swirl colored pencils. So yeah, I think that's going to be interesting also. I don't know if you can see in there what they look like. And I found these confetti crayons at Cracker Barrel. They're really thick crayons. It's got a little paper in the middle, but look at that. It's like melted crayons all together, the color with. And I got those. So I could use these on some of the backgrounds and stuff if I don't want to get too crazy with all the other stuff like watercolor and all the other stuff that I use. And that's all I have for you today. And hopefully I'll be able to share my coloring journey with you and actually get through everything that I want to this year, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for stopping by. Please give me a thumbs up. And like I said, I'm so close to 100. I think I'm at 98. I'm hoping to get to 100. That'll just be an awesome milestone for right now. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and share and comment, because I like to look at the comments and answer you back. And I hope to see you guys in my next videos. Bye bye for now.